Hey, yeah, we are live. So, wow, we wait for everybody to kind of come here. I figured out, remember last week I was talking to you guys and I was saying, maybe we should have a little bit of mood music kind of coming into the room. As you guys come in and get comfortable. Just had a nice episode. Ambiance as we get ready for this live show. So I won't go into it really just yet. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. I see somebody popped up in the room. Who's here? Who is in the room? I see you. Who are you? I see two people. There's two people in the room. Enjoy the nice music as we getting ready for the new. Let me get to the speaker a little bit closer. Let's not get too close. Hey, what's up? You know what? Let me broadcast this. Hi, Samantha. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome to the show. You like the little view music? Oh, and we have Miss Tamara Sam. Welcome. Feel the vibes. Oh, we got Lupita in the building. Hey, you feel the vibes? You feeling the vibes? I'm feeling the vibes. Happy Friday. All right, let's get rid of that. So we'll start the show. We'll start in about 20 seconds. You guys get comfortable. Relax. We just had episode 8, and I can't wait to share some of the gems of the show, and just kind of keep on with the format that I've been trying to make sure since last week that I'll be consistent with. Stop trying to dig into my crates. We'll talk about that stuff later. If you guys like the music, I get all my music from Epidemic Sound Music. If you are creative and you want to have music where you don't have to worry about copyright infringements, they are it. And if you want to partner up with them and you want to have music part of your creative process, if you look at the link of my episode 8 video, you're there. My link, then I get some kickback. So alright. So let's get into the show. Hey, we're gonna have a little Latin feel going into our intro today. Welcome to the live recap of episode 8. Of course, I'm your humble host, Michael Edwards, and welcome to the Dual Exchange Recap Show. I guess we might as well roll the intro. And for all of you guys who are paid attention or actually looked at the episode, or you're just looking at the live recap, which I'm trying to send you over to the actual show, I guess I'll have a header once I finish all of this up. You guys saw that we had a 3-minute challenge. It wasn't a competition, it was a challenge. Being as creatives, a lot of times we get into like little ruts and we want to like work on stuff. So this was an opportunity for all of us to get together. And I was like, you know what? Let's do a 2-part series. I want to do a 2-part series where we deal with shooting under a timer. Shooting under a timer is like a whole new beast when it comes to trying to, I guess, get things working. Hold on, I'm getting my mic together, guys. Forgive me. So yeah, that was That was fun. And then the second part, which will air next week, deals with point of view, the point of view of the photographer versus the point of view of the model. Because if you don't understand point of view with either, then you can't win. So we had a lot of fun. I'm just gonna go over some of the things that we experienced in the show. First of all, I added another element. Each week, if I add a new element, I'll also kind of show you guys what that new element was. So check it out. This week we had bars. Trying to make it have a real cinematic feel. Best way you can do that is have HD bars. And I wanted to kind of show how we come up onto a scene. Anybody who's ever shot with me or ever seen me knows that I have like a humongous cart. And with my cart comes all of my gear, like all of my gear. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of like give that little cinematic feel. And let me tell you, our models killed it today. They killed it in this episode. Sapphire Achilles and Jordan Proctor put in that work. When I mean they put in that work, they put in that work. And for the next 2 episodes, you'll see what they did. And then also my photographers. I'm blessed to have some awesome photographers in my village. And it was really cool. Hey, what's up, cousin? Wait, I gotta pause. I gotta show love to my little cousin who is in Jamaica. Hi, Cheyenne. How are you? And yeah, so we had a really good community of individuals. The photographers, Natasha Henry of NH Photos and Oscar Pena. And if you have not got familiar with their work, check them out. Their stuff is in my description of both of these episodes, as well as get familiar with the portfolio of Jordan and Sapphire. They are beast. And soon, you guys are not going to be able to have access to them as freely as you're getting it now, because they're about to like take off. So I'm glad that you guys are taking time for little old me and being a part of my process. All right. So continuing on, added some cool effects. This was a really cool alley. There is actually a part in the scene that lets you know it's an alley because the car is literally about to pull up on us. And yeah, it was rather interesting. But the reason why people were coming and funneling through that alley was because they had closed off a portion of the street. And so that was the only way to get in. So I think we had to dodge two or three cars. But the people were really cool. They saw that we were shooting and stuff like that, and we had a good exchange for each time. Guys, also, whenever you're shooting, make sure to be careful and make sure you're respectful of the areas that you shoot in, or you're not gonna get anywhere. All right. So here are photographers involved. It's Natasha Henry, Oscar.
Edition of the Dual Exchange. I'm the host, Michael Edwards, and today we have a treat for you.
Sorry for the young guys. I don't know what it is this week. I have not gotten a lot of rest. I think a little bit has to do with the fact that my oldest graduated from 8th grade. Shout out to Beltsville Adventist School. Hey, what's up? Oh, I got pause. My brother is on the line. What's up, bro? Welcome to the show. This is my blood brother. We're 10 months apart. Miguel, it's always good to see you, bro. Thanks for supporting the show. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I wanted to give a shout out to my son's school, Beltsville Adventist School. He graduated. My son, Sean Edwards, graduated from the 8th grade. He is headed to high school. He will be attending Tacoma Academy, and I saw another student who's going to be going to Tacoma Academy next year. So shout out to him. Congratulations. He did really well. Boy is a superstar athlete and a superstar in the classroom. So shout out to my son. All right, let's get back to the show. All right, so we had 3-minute challenge. let me get to where the rules of the episode go down. And I did like this cool little technique that I want to share with you guys. If I can do it without going too far. Let's see.
Here are the rules. Each photographer will
I did
have
like a
3
little
minutes.
panning
In the
technique.
time of 3 minutes,
So I'm
they're
learning,
going to take
guys.
shots
You have to
and their
understand.
best shots at
I am not a videographer. Well, I'm not a like professional videographer. Like I've literally started picking up videography like a smidge before I started this channel. And so everything I learned is like, yay, I did this. So I learned this new panning technique within Adobe Premiere without actually having to focus my own camera. I can focus into the shot. And I did this. So I'm just sharing this little tidbit of it. May be unnecessary, but it was monumental for me. So with that, I'm gonna give myself a round of applause. Round of applause. An extended round of applause. All right, here we go.
they feel will be demonstrated as to what point of view will be taking place. So 3 minutes is going to go on the clock, and we'll see what everybody gets. All right, here we go. All right, so
all right. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks for the love, bro. Thanks for the love. I'm feeling like it. There were scenes, I don't know if you guys noticed in the the video. I'm literally fighting with my gimbal. I'm learning how to like maneuver my gimbal. And one of the things when you are, let me go to my default scene. One of the things you're learning when you're shooting with a gimbal is it goes with your movements. So that's one thing that I'm learning. I'm learning like if I pan, I have to give the gimbal enough time to pan so it makes it look natural to go into the shot. So I don't know if you noticed, I'm gonna go into the scene real fast so you guys can see, hold on real fast, where I literally had a fight with my gimbal. I think it was with, yeah, here we go. Here's the shot. All right. So you have to allow the gimbal an opportunity to pan. So when I did that, like I just jerked it. My gimbal was like, what? What are you doing? And that's not how it's supposed to be at all. You're supposed to, for all of those people who are learning how to use a gimbal, it goes with you. So when you slide through the shot, you have to make sure that you're panning with it. You have to go with it. So, I tried to like muscle it a little bit, and it just went haywire. So I wanted to keep that in there. I like keeping like the things where the imperfections in, because I want you to know, like in episode 8, this is what Mike was doing versus what episode like 20 is, and I'm in there with like some killer awesome stuff. You'll know the humble beginnings of my video journey. All right. So we're up to 5 viewers. Hey, if you are in here and you haven't hit me up, please shout me out so I can shout you out on my show. All right, so moving along, let's get into the images of our show. All right, so the first up was Oscar, and Oscar first shot was this one right here. Let me tell you. First of all, I had a talk with Sapphire and Jordan. I said, Sapphire, I said, Jordan, please save. I didn't even have it privately. I had it with you guys. I said, all of us, we were all there. We were all there. I said, save me the heat. You don't have to give it all away to Natasha and Oscar. And boom, Sapphire gives this gem to Oscar. And it is an absolute banger. Like, I love the pose. If you're paying attention to both Jordan and Sapphire during their segments, pay attention to the fact that every time they see a flash, they changed it up. They literally changed it up. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, let's switch it up to like right when they're shooting, okay? I want you to pay attention to how these guys pay attention how they switch it up, okay? All right, let's pay attention to, let me get out of the way here. Let's pay attention. Look at Sapphire working. She is boom, like every flash, she is clack clack. Like this is a photographer's dream. We're like, hey, we ain't gotta work. We just gotta give you a little prompt here, a little prompt there. But look, every time, she does not need any prompting. Oscar is saying literally nothing. Sapphire, bomb job, like boom. And then watch Jordan come into the mix, and it's like seamless. It's super seamless, right? Jordan gets in here, he starts up, he gets down. He recognizes, hey, this is my light source. Oscar did have to like tag Natasha because we don't ever like our talent are working. We don't like our models working. We like to do all the work, okay? Because y'all come here, y'all looking all fly and stuff. But look, every shot, getting into palm, getting into form, setting it up. Everything that Oscar is asking of Jordan to do in between those shots, he's on cue, all right?
To the front. I want to give more depth.
This is key. Let's pay attention to what Oscar is saying here. Oh, that's me fighting the gimbal again.
You can, right? So. Perfect. Loving the lighting. How we doing on time? How we doing? 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Oh wow, perfect.
Look at that. Look at that free flow. Right. Don't look at my skills here. I was still fighting with the gimbal.
Give me some motion on those shots too.
So look at the motion.
Perfect.
Boom.
Move back a little bit. Don't
Jordan
come too
is hitting his spots.
Perfect, perfect. All right. And I got my shot. I'm pleased with that. So
he was so pleased. He stopped with 33 seconds left. Like, that is what it's all about. You got to be willing to come to work. If you're a model and you want to get the stuff done, work when you're in the mirror. Pretend you're hearing a little shutter, because it's not always a flash. You got to be able to hear that clack, clack. Hold on. Do I have a shutter sound? Oh, yeah, I do. Wait. Here, let me see. Here we go. Every time you hear that, you got to work. Click. It's instinct. You got to hear that. You got to work. Every single time. It has to be a repetition. And when you come to the set, light, shutter, you got to work. All right, so Sapphire, this shot, banger. I'm upset that it's not mine, but we'll work on that. All right. All right, and this was Oscar's second shot with Jordan. Again, this sliding is beautiful. Shout out to I got some stuff in my mouth. Shout out to Natasha with setting up the lighting on this. I don't know if you guys are noticing that there is a lot of shadow on the other side. And this is a beautiful, beautiful shot. You're catching light. It's kind of like a Rembrandt almost. Light coming here, and you have the shadow. And you like that depth. We have the depth of the background. You see the light at the far end of the background. And you got this beautiful, beautiful light hitting the subject. Shout out to Natasha and Oscar collabing on this. And again, Sapphire and Jordan, no words. All right, so then we get into Miss Natasha's heat. Let's see here. So at first she was shooting with Jordan, and this is her shot with Jordan. Jordan again putting in that work, loving himself pose. Yo, you guys, I'm mad at all these poses. You guys just like yo, Jordan and Sapphire. Okay, for future references, if we do this format again, thank you. All right, great job with this shot, Natasha. All right, and the second shot, and this is the one I was really jealous of, Sapphire and Natasha. No, not this shot. Oh, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Is wait, where did it go? Oh, here it is. This shot is epic. She captured her not only in the pose, but she had the hat frozen. And it was like a perfect release. It's like the hat is floating perfectly, and she's looking and admiring her top. Like this, there's so many elements of this that just like I was just like, word. But did you get did you get Natasha's reaction? Hold on. let me show let me fast forward to Natasha's reaction to her shot with Sapphire. Hold on. And this is what it's all about. Where are we at? Make sure. Okay. So I'll play.
I'll play. I love it. Yes.
I gotta turn it up so you guys can hear her reaction.
10 seconds. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that didn't pop, so I need 2 more seconds. Lovely.
8, 7, 6.
Come on, island time. Island time, Oscar. Oscar!
2, 1. Are you happy?
This reaction is gold. That reaction is gold. That is a gold star reaction. Did you see how she? Did you see her face? Hold on, wait. Natasha said, Tamara said, Natasha, you bodied that shot. You bodied this shot, like bodied it. Like I was mad. I was a little salty, just a little bit. But good job, Sapphire and Natasha, with this awesome shot. All right. So then we got to my shots. Let's see if I can find my shots. So I believe I started. Let's start with Sapphire shots. Again, Sapphire with that heat. Hold on, wait a second. Yes, she was extremely happy. Yes, Jordan. But yes, this is I try to keep it mad editorial, and the wind. Yo, let me tell y'all, the wind was blowing so nice, and it was blowing Sapphire's hair so lovely. The wonderful thing when you're dealing with natural hair and a beautiful model, and normally you try to manufacture that, especially when you're in a studio, you have a fan effect, but it was perfectly kind of going through the alley, even later on in our other shots, and you see our hair just flow. It was beautiful. So this is one of the shots where I actually captured the wind catching her hair. So thank you for saving that one for me, Sapphire. I appreciate it. All right. So, and then my next shot was of Jordan. And I told him, I said, you know what? Let's do this for the ladies. If y'all paid attention to it, I was like, we doing this for the ladies. And sure enough, Jordan gets in this little GQ ladies. Again, I like that the light is coming on one side. We use one light in this challenge, guys. We use only one light. If we were using multiple lights, yeah, we could use the backlight to get a kicker to have a little bit more separation. But I felt like we had enough separation with what did I just do here? With the alley behind us. So with the street behind us. So it worked out. But yeah, Jordan, that was for the ladies. All right. All right. So moving along into our next part, we moved to a rooftop, and all of this, guys, was brought to us by Sapphire. Sapphire and her mom really hooked us up and got us to the locations because we shot out in Manassas. And we went to a parking garage. So these are the shots from there. I think Natasha started on that round. Let's see. Yes. So again, word, Sapphire, word. That's how you feel. All right. I'm not even gonna stay on this because I don't want to seem like I'm hating, because I'm not. I'm not a hater, but y'all heard me have the conversation out loud, and this was her second shot with Jordan and his sunglasses. I'm telling you, Jordan acted up. He got blonde hair probably less than 24 hours before the shoot, and he was a new creature. Let's put it that way. He was a new creature. Shout out to Jordan and his blonde hair and his perfectly done eyebrows. Yes. Alrighty then. Then let's get to, you know what? I did last, but I'm gonna save Oscar's shot for last so that you guys can like really enjoy what happened. So I'll do my shots now. So the first shot, I had Jordan on the ground. I found like there was like an arrow in the parking garage, and I sat him on that. And I really like that blue sky behind him. So yeah, that worked for me. That was everything I wanted in the shot. Jordan, you did a wonderful job. I think I had you just kind of get closer to your body in this shot, and it worked out. But then the second shot, I was running out of time. And I was like, Sapphire, I want you to come into the shot as well. And look at how awesome adding her to the shot look. Like, that is straight edit. You could put that on in any magazine, and you're gonna sell. That page is gonna get attention. This was a beautiful shot. So I'll show you the shot with I'll show you the shot with, hold on, let me move this out of the way. So this is with Jordan, and then we add her in the mix, and the shot just looks like 100 times better. No offense to Jordan, you killed it in this shot. You definitely killed it in the shot, but adding Sapphire to the shot, just like, it just made everything like amazing. Great job, you guys. Great job. All right, so let's get back to show moments. I want you guys to see specifically, I want to build up to Oscar's shot. Okay, for a couple of reasons. One, because Oscar had me running all over the place. And it worked out because it was good for me to like work on running around and working on my skills. Okay. So we'll
don't listen to him. He's really a bad man for making us do this. I can't even open my eyes. If I have to get an eye surgery or him, you know, the dual exchange is gonna cover the bill.
No, we don't do that.
Right,
we don't do that, Oscar.
I'm not gonna tell you my plan because then they're gonna.
Oh, Oscar's here! Hey!
You know what? Is the time ready?
No, tell me what to say.
All right, so we're gonna pretty much run to different locations. Are you ready to kind of move? I don't want you to get upgrades on your shoes. No. So just real quick, yeah, like that.
What's up, Oscar? Hey, this is. I'm building up to your. I'm building up to your amazing shot.
So okay,
like,
let's start.
Shot was amazing.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Hands down, amazing.
All right, we're gonna come over here. All right, we're gonna use this lines and the, let's see, I like this yellow lines right here. So let's use them right here. I'm gonna use this wall somehow. Let's see what we're getting out there. Let me see what I'm getting in terms of lighting on your face. Is really strong. So let's see if I get some look out to the distance that way, just like that. Perfect.
Enjoy this dialogue that Oscar is having with himself. Oscar literally is talking to himself the whole time. Okay, we're gonna do this in
perfect.
And then he remembers Jordan's there, so then he talks to Jordan.
Let's
then,
go
okay, all right, guys.
You're actually going here.
Okay, yeah, you go here.
Going there.
You see Sapphire sitting up there, and this is
I want to see what I can get out of this shots right here. Okay, I'll go on this one right there. There you go. It's all about getting creative.
The Red Bull was wearing
some kind of reflections from the.
That's what it was.
Window.
The Red Bull was wearing.
2 minutes. Wow.
All right, so we're moving around. Oscar's having this dialogue with himself. This is the build. This is the build for the shot of the day. The shot of the day is going to go to this amazing shot by Oscar.
You can come on this side so you don't mess up your shoes.
Oh yeah, there was an ongoing thing. There's an ongoing. Hold on, let me pause this. There's an ongoing thing because Jordan were the freshest Air Force Ones to our shoot, and he did not want to crease them. But you know, doing the challenges, you gotta move around. So we were mindful of making sure that Jordan had the most, the least amount of creases in his shot. Here we go. So he jumps up there. Look at these clouds. Look at these clouds.
We're gonna be doing some type of like walking. I want to think of you guys as being like a cute couple, kind of holding hands. So come on this side. Over here, come on this side, guys.
Listen to these instructions from Oscar.
Come on and stand. Oh wait, no, just stand right there. Stand right there. I didn't know it was that high. So I want you guys.
It was pretty high. Just so you know, it was pretty high. Like when you get up there,
hold hands, face each other, and then. But you guys have to lean. No. Lean towards the outside. Like you guys are holding each other from the outside.
Inside of the outside.
Your bodies face each other, but this way. Oh, yeah. This way.
That's right. Yeah.
Get really close to each other. Get like. But now go in front of him. Go in front of her.
Go.
No, go in front of her. Go in front of her. There you go. And then right there, lean as if you guys are holding each other. Like actually lean back, and you guys are gonna be lean back like.
Lean back like
But don't be afraid. I'm scared. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm scared right now. All right, Barbara, I'm gonna adjust some sky, and then go ahead and look over here, guys. Turn your bodies towards me. Beautiful. Drop the hands maybe and grab her by the waist.
By the waist.
Go ahead, sit down.
Oh man, this was so.
I had all the shadows.
But see, like them last couple of shots. Hold on, let me pause this.
I don't even know if I'm gonna get it.
Those last couple of shots, you didn't even have to take, Oscar. You were just like adding salt into the wound. You didn't even have to take these last shots. I'm gonna show why in just a second.
A good one.
You didn't. Listen to this.
Let's just hope that the Canon sensor, it's gonna be able to recover all those shadows, because
This is why I never want to tell you guys that Oscar.
First of all, this is the famous Oscar from a few lives ago where I did not want him to know that I bought a Canon product, and I'm actually using this Canon product to film this. So yeah, that's why he's the one. He is the one.
Oh my goodness, tearing over my eyes.
Man, you good?
Yeah. So
I love your concept of moving around.
yeah, I
He
got
knows-
a fire
he
shot.
knows
Let's
he
just
got
put it
to-
that way, because I know
knows-
Canon is gonna do well with
knows
this.
he got-
We're gonna
Look.
end on that.
Oh yeah.
You see their
got it,
faces?
Josh. You got it.
You see their faces? You see this? You see this? Hold on, I gotta do this proper. Like, look at this shot. Let me get all of the EXIF data up here. Look at this shot. Look at this. Look at this shot. Oscar, you, my friend, get the shot of the day. Between you, that shot, and Natasha with the little flip and Sapphire, really? Like, those are the shots of the day. I didn't even get the shots of the day. And you're just clicking away. This is all we hear. That's all we hear, and he's just having a good time. And wow. This is what he was hearing while he was doing the shot. This is Oscar hearing. This is what he heard when he saw this shot. He shot it with the Canon EOS R with a 35mm lens. He shot it at 1.8 with ISO of 50. Mind you, he didn't have any light. This is all natural light. And boom. Well, no, he had a little bit of fill light from Natasha. So yeah, shout out to my boy Oscar with the shot of the day. Woo. Hold on. Look, Tara. Yes, I was there. But the thing was, I did not see this shot. I didn't see this shot because I'm behind the camera. They saw the shot. So Natasha and Jordan and Sapphire, they all knew. I get this in post. I get this shot in post. I'm like, click. What am I supposed to do? What am I? And I have to show this on my show, my show. Again, this is what he's hearing. This is what he's hearing. He's like, I'm on the dual exchange with my Canon EOS R. Oh my gosh. And the winner is Mr. Oscar Finney. Oh my gosh. Let me show this properly. Let me put this heat of Oscars up here properly before we depart. Wait, I can't even find it. Oh, I think I'm hating on it. That's why. Here we go. Let's give it a proper drum roll. This is the shot of the day. Wait, you know what? Let me throw both of these shots up here so y'all can see these two beasts of shots that were not mine. None of these are mine. Let's give them a round of applause. Natasha and Oscar, thank you so much for being a part of my show. I love you guys. I love my community. Jordan and Sapphire, you provided a beautiful, beautiful muse tapestry for us. We're so thankful for that. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm not going to belabor the live. But as always, as creatives, it is our responsibility to, first work on our craft. Work on your craft. Work on... So it's... Really? See what y'all have done? My own viewers have turned against me. Natasha and Oscar, you're on the list. You are on the list. Oh my gosh. Yes, Sapphire. It is all love. Jordan's over here laughing up a storm. Yeah. Yes. All right. Let me get into my I guess my last couple of seconds here. And I'm trying to make this more professional, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the live today. I truly hope you guys enjoyed the live today. I'm gonna try to make it more professional. I'm gonna try to add Skype interviews in, and yeah, all of that stuff. Yeah, Natasha, you missed it. I gave you're gonna have to rewind the show back. I gave you and Oscar y'all kudos. You guys, you nailed it. You definitely nailed it. Is the music overpowering my words real fast before I end? I just want to make sure that I'm doing this properly and it's not just music over me. You showed up to the party mad late. Hold on. I wanted to see if I could real fast. I wanted to see if I can grab you in a Skype. We'll just do that later. This was good enough. I had a lot of fun with you guys today. I had a lot of fun sharing part 1. Part 2 is next week. Make sure you guys come and be a part of that as well. Again, a round of applause to hold on, let me make sure I get this. A round of applause to Natasha. Round of applause to Oscar. Round of applause to Sapphire. And round of applause to Jordan. Without you guys, I would not have this awesome and amazing episode. And I will leave you guys with this. I had mentioned before about a responsibility as creatives of one, working on your craft. Just don't be like saying, hey, I'm a creative and you're not working. Work on what it is that you are passionate about. But with it comes the responsibility of making sure we're telling the best stories, that we're demonstrating the best of who we are within our talents. And during this time where there's so much unrest, we're trying to find answers, and we're trying to find a level of common ground with Black Lives Matter, with everyone coming to the forefront and recognizing that there's a fundamental issue with what's happening in the world today. As creators, make sure that you're on the front lines as well. Make sure that you are capturing these images of people in a peaceful manner, doing what they have to do to make sure that we have a better life. Make sure as creators we are telling the story, that we're controlling a positive narrative that allows us to all be on the same plane. It is my wish, my dream, my ever wonder for us all to have a place in time where we're all feeling equal, where we're all feeling the same amount of love, where we're all receiving the right amount of justice, and that we're all holding hands, recognizing that this all was just a bad dream in time. So with that being said, I thank you guys for being a part of my show and being a part of my platform. I love making sure that you guys get to share what I enjoy, and I'll see you guys again next week.